Hey guys, Arwen here with another timeless tarot reading. This one is going to be about career or purpose or some sort of creative endeavor. Hold on, Twinkle's got really excited. Okay, so I have the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. So if you've been doing something and you've been moving forward, it hasn't been working, maybe you're not being seen with the Hermit reversed here. I'm sensing some sort of like irritation or frustration. It's like, okay, but wait a minute. I thought I was going to make a pentacle and this was going to work. I've made a pentacle. Hey, there's no one here. So I see this image of like, you have the pentacle, but there's like two people watching but there's like, there aren't any, like there's no other people, right? But then the cards that I pulled after that are the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Wands. And so I'm sensing this like great desire for success. This like this is what you want. Like you finally decided, you're like, okay, I want this thing. Like maybe for so long you were thinking, you were maybe like, okay, I don't really want this, or I'm afraid. Like I see this kind of you were like in the audience, right? You used to be like watching and like thinking, wow, I really want to do that. I wish I could put myself out there like that person. And like you were stuck in all your fears. I kind of see like this cloud around your head of like, well, I don't know. I'm afraid if I do that, this might happen, or this might happen, or this might happen. And so you might have spent months, or you might have spent a few years in that energy of not being sure, but like, you're like, oh, but I secretly really want to do that. You know what I mean? And then you've started doing the thing. Like now I see like you've come up, you're like being in the show, you're doing the thing, but like you don't have an audience. And it's like, but wait a minute. I thought as soon as I got up on stage, like everybody was going to be watching, and now nobody's watching. Nobody cares. Like, what am I doing here? And as I was pulling these cards, I asked like, what do you need to know about this? And the Devil with the Ten of Cups, like it's just a fear of success. It's a fear of actually like fully being seen, actually fully receiving. So like what parts of you are, you know, not actually open to receiving, or what bad thing do you think would happen if you received? The next cards that came out are Strength and Five of Pentacles. What I'm feeling is that like this is temporary. It's not going to last that long. You have to have strength through the dip. Right? What is that book by? Is it by Seth Godin? It's like The Dip, right? So you have the dip before you go back up. Like everything is like that. And then when I pulled these cards, I'm getting the images of, okay, so I had this dream, which I feel like is relevant to this. In the dream, I was holding this wood triangle, okay? And as I picked up the wood triangle, it like had its own propulsion system, and like it just like flew, and like I was like holding the triangle. And so as I'm holding this triangle and I'm like flying like this, I go through like a couple of worlds where like it's daytime and the sun is up and it's pretty and there's trees and whatever. And then I like go through this doorway into like another world, almost like it's a video game, and then it's dark and then I can't see. But I felt very strongly in my body, if I just hold this arrow in the direction I want to go in, I will get there no matter what, even though I can't see, even though it's dark. And I went through another world and it was dark, and then I went through another world and then it was light. And then I got there and like all these people were happy to see me, and they were all celebrating like, oh, you made it through all the lands. And I was like, yes, I'm so excited. And so that I feel like is the message with these cards. It is to continue to, as long as you point your wood triangle in the correct direction, you are going to get there. But there is a short period of darkness where you can't see that it's working. You can't see that it's working, but it is working. You are going to get there. And there is a crowd at the other end, okay? Okay, the next cards I pulled after that are the Star. Okay, your wish is going to come true. You are going to get there. Let's look at the darkness. This is what came up for that. Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. But what if I don't receive? What if I do all this work and it doesn't work? That just makes me want to lay on the couch and have a nap and be sad, right? That's the energy that's coming up here. It's like, well, I might as well just do nothing. Okay, so that is the temporary darkness that you need to get through. These are your subconscious fears, the things that your conscious mind was not aware of. Your conscious mind is like, hey, I want to be up on stage, and hey, I want to be doing the thing. But your subconscious is like, oh, we're scared. We're scared. We don't be successful. Let's self-sabotage this. Okay, we have Wheel of Fortune. It is going to change. The change is destined. It is going to happen. Okay, it is going to happen. All right. So, and then I also, the last card was Two of Wands too. So you're going to be on the other side of this. You're going to get through this. So let's ask, what do you need to focus on as you go through this? What do you need to focus on as you go through this? The Magician and the High Priestess. Follow your intuition. You have everything available to you. You have all of the tools. You have access to all of it. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing you're on this like main road. And like on this main road, there's all these other people with you. But there's like this like side road. There's like nobody on the side road. And like I feel like you should take the side road. Like there's no competition on this like little side road. And so let's go off. Let's go on the little side road. Let's ask what happens if you're like one little reality over and you're on the side road. So you're doing your thing over there. Like what's that like? What is that like? What is that like? Okay, 10 of Wands Judgment. To be on the side road, you're going to have to let go of your preconceived notions and ideas about how things need to be. You need to let go of how difficult that you think this is going to be or how it's going to be hard or you have to have competition. I'm feeling that so strongly. I'm really feeling that so strongly. Just this like programming of you have to be in the crowd. All right, let me tap into this. The programming of it's safe to be in the crowd, stay in the crowd, do what everybody else is doing, be mediocre, don't be a tall poppy. A tall poppy is like it's an Australian term. Like, I think it's called tall poppy syndrome, where like if you're better than everybody else, people get mad at you. Yeah, it's this like energy of you have to blend in. You're going to be safe if you blend in. Oh, that brings us back to these other cards over here where it's like, well, like this like fear of maybe like persecution or something to the nature of that energy that came up earlier that was in the subconscious. All right, let me put some cards back. I've pulled too many cards. Okay, so, all right. That's what's keeping you on the main road is you feel like there's safety in numbers. You feel like it's safe being in the crowd like this. Okay, so now we've established that. All right, so that's why you're staying on the crowd. That's why you're not, you know, your intuition might tell you to do something completely different. 9 of Wands. So this is like the last battle. Like when you get over this, like that's it. Like it's things, I feel like things are flowing, things are moving, okay? Now, they are already flowing and moving, but it's like, I see the water, but like the water's rushing even more. Okay, so we're on the side path. Let's ask, what else do we need to know about being on the side path, being on the side path? 3 of Cups, Ace of Wands. And here's Twinkles. Speaking of a buddy, all right, we got the fuzzy buddy here. All right, so can you collaborate with other people? That might be your way to get on the side path in order to have things work for you. This could be maybe working with some friends, testing some things out with some friends. This could be getting on social media, asking people to vote on different things or vote on different designs or different creative things you're doing. Like, are you even telling people about the things you're doing? Like, do they even know? Because I'm feeling like a lot of you are doing this without people seeing, and then like you wonder why you're not seen. That sounded like a paradoxical statement. Like meaning you're doing this craft and like you're posting about it, but maybe it's on like some separate social media that like maybe all your friends can't see. So then you're like, oh, but nobody's seeing it. No, they're not seeing it. How can you involve your friends more? What makes you feel excited? How can you make it exciting? How can you make it fun? Is there any way you can make it a group activity? Or yeah, just ask people to vote on things, ask them their opinions, and like engagement. How can you create that? Or for some of you, it might be in person, like having everybody over and doing something to the nature of that for whatever your new endeavor is. Like if you want to start doing singing bowls, like you have everybody over your house for singing bowls or something. Okay, King of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. I feel like this is like being the emotional authority in your life and not holding back, not not being less than, not restricting your expression. That's where I'm going with this. Okay, emotionally expressing to those around you, feeling confident that it's safe to emotionally express and it's safe to stand out, and being in this energy of overflow and giving instead of in this energy of restricting. So you want to get out of the energy of, I can't fully be myself, I can't share what I'm here for, I can't tell others, so I have to create these divisions in order to stop like people from seeing me or people from helping me, etc. Okay, what am I feeling? 7 of Pentacles, Justice card. Okay, your energy is scattered in multiple directions. I am getting that. I am kind of getting that like what you're getting is a direct reflection of the fact that your energy is kind of scattered. It's just being reflected back to you, but you're not seeing it like that, right? So, okay, in your mind, it may be like, okay, but I'm doing this thing, so therefore I should be seen. But if we go a layer under energetically, you're broadcasting out multiple signals. And so you're actually getting back a direct match to those multiple signals that you're broadcasting out. So I would say part of you is like, oh, I want to be seen, but part of you is like, no, I'm afraid to be seen. And I do feel like the key to getting over that is to have more engagement from those around you, from your friends, showing up in a way where you can be seen, you can be heard, and things like that. Okay, so the major message of this is to keep going, somehow involve your friends, make it playful, do more fun things. All right, so we have hospitality and we have the farm card and we have the school card. All right, what I'm getting from this is, with the hotel, I'm getting like hospitality. How can you extend out, invite other people to do the thing with you, right? So either do, I don't know, maybe like if you are doing singing bowls, invite everybody over to do singing bowls. If you're making clay animals, like have people come over and do like a clay animal workshop with you or something fun like that. Or like, how can you give to others the thing that you have to give, okay? And some sort of fun group environment would be ideal. The farm. Farm is just about like labor and like doing the work. You could show your work. That might be a good idea. Show your work and what you're doing on the internet, or have your friends over and show them what you're doing. People that are interested. Or it could be some sort of meetup or group and doing a demonstration of the thing. School, if you're in school for some sort of creative endeavor or hobby that you were really enjoying, how can you engage with the other people in the school and talk to them? Maybe ask them, you know, do you like this, or this? What do you think about these colors? Like, I call it taking a survey. I'll do this. I'll walk around and like, I like to crochet, and I'll just take a survey and I'll ask, okay, you guys, out of this crochet pattern, do you like it shorter or longer? Do you like it this or do you like it that? And I'll just do that. So something to the nature of that. And you can do that in a school or in like a Facebook group or in some sort of environment like that. It could also be at your job if you have like-minded people at your job. All right, let me get one last little bit. To see what these cards are sticking together. Okay, I have the Creator and I have the Clown. If you weren't afraid of being seen, what would you be doing? That's what I get with the Clown. The Clown is not afraid to be funny. He's not afraid to be goofy. He's not afraid to be out there. Like, if you just had no issues and you weren't afraid of being rejected, like, what would you do? Like, how would you do that? Like, go create that thing. Go do that thing. And just like have fun with it. And if you can make it into a group activity, I feel like that would be great based on this tarot reading. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments if this made sense and if you resonated with this, and I will catch you guys in another video. Bye.